Hey guys, I know it's been a while, so here's the review. Today I will be reviewing my prized figure, the Trendmasters Spacegodzilla. This guy I got in a lot of 4, along with 8-inch Bandai Godzilla Final Wars, and 2 Trendmasters Heisei Godzillas, but neither of them have tails. So this is really the only one I cared about in the entire lot, and it's an amazing figure. On the detail, I gotta go to macro real quick. The detail on this guy is not the best, but it's a 90s figure that wasn't meant to be actually for collectors. So, you know, it's not gonna be the best. You just gotta enjoy the charm of the rubber. Yes, this is rubber, not plastic or vinyl. It's just rubber. You just gotta enjoy the charm of the cheesiness. And I bet you're wondering, because I've actually gotten this question asked to me before, why he looks this way, like why he's colored this way. They based him off of the poster art. That's why he has this weird heat-seeking missile type look, if that makes sense. The infrared look, that makes more sense. So that's why he looks so odd. On to articulation, it's still weird, but again, it's not supposed to move much. It's just as much as you can for playability. The arms move like that, which is very awkward seeing his crystals like that. The arms can move up about that much. They can't move backwards really at all. The biceps can't move completely around, but that's fine. No Space Godzilla figure has biceps that can move completely around. And we just have to accept that. The head, it's kind of wonky, so I tend to not mess with that. The legs can't move back, and they can barely move forward. And finally, the tail. It can move fully around at the base of the tail and at this part of the tail. So articulation isn't the best, but still this guy is my prize figure because I've actually been looking for this almost as long as King Ghidorah. And now the sizing. First off is another one of my prize figures. I just mentioned him, the Bandai Showa King Ghidorah. So this kind of gives you a good idea of how big this guy is. Like, King Ghidorah is so much smaller, and like he's the same height, yeah, sure, but he is like, look how lanky and dinky he is compared to this guy. More. And I figured I haven't pulled this guy out from my shelf in a while, so I thought, why not? Here's still drawn. And look how tiny he is. He's like a little baby. And next is probably my favorite NECA figure. One of my favorite figures in my collection. The NECA Shin Godzilla. Still, look how tiny this guy is compared to him. But the funny thing is, their tails are almost the same length. Look at that. And now for some random matchups. Like, the first 3 weren't random enough, but just 2 figures I got for my birthday that I tend to enjoy. The DX EX Red King. So again, this guy is very small compared to him. And now the DX Maga Grand King. This is probably the closest to being, like, really... This is probably the biggest one here, basically. Next, the best one that looks good next to SpaceGodzilla. I might make this. I mean, I've said I'd do stuff like that before, so don't get your hopes up, because I never keep promises. And finally, I got a figure that he's actually meant to size up with. The Trendmasters Godzilla. And this sucks because Godzilla is actually taller than Space Godzilla. And if you're a nerd like me, you know that Space Godzilla is supposed to be a lot more massive than Godzilla, like around that size, I'd want to say. Like around there. And I have another one, I have the green one, but I pulled this out because he's my only Trendmasters figure that actually works. If you give it a couple tries. That's your grading. So, rarity, this guy is very hard to find for a good price. If I remember correctly, he was in the lot of 4. The lot of 4 itself was around $50. So 4 figures that are hard to find for $50, I got a great deal. Usually this guy is more expensive than that alone. So I am very happy with this figure. And I don't have much else to say. Sorry I haven't been making videos videos that I would have to put my heart into. Just a lot of things going on that you guys don't need to know about. And sorry I'm not really into this video either. Just, again, a lot of things going on that you guys don't need to know about. But anyway, I would have to give this guy an 8 out of 10. Though I love him very much, I'm trying to put bias aside to show the actual flaws. But again, probably one of my favorite figures in my entire collection. So I will see you guys next time. And I'm trying to do a schedule from now on. And of course I can't keep that schedule, but I'm not promising a schedule, I'm just trying to make a mental goal to post a video at least once a week. So that's it. I'll see you guys next time.